Good morning. What's going on? So I found out 72 police officers in Philadelphia pulled off the streets off of racist and violent offenses posted on social media. And I'm like, what are they in kindergarten or something? So are you ever surprised that the blue shield is real? You hear about things, how they play out. But the reality that this tells you how they really think, this puts a lot of stuff in perspective. I mean, we're talking 72 cops. We're talking about a ton of force power that is taken off the street temporarily. Some may get desk duty. I don't know. But it's very telling. Um, so often than not, that the dissatisfaction between the black community and the police department, some people don't always understand why there's such a gap or why. But this puts it in perspective. It's one thing if you're driving around town eating coffee and donuts, Dunkin'. It's another if you're up there actually spending your time making slurs, making inappropriate comments, demeaning, and saying things. And again, this behavior is taught, it's passed down like a recipe. Makes no difference what your job profession or your job title is. In the heart of hearts, that's what it is. It comes down to that. And while they swear under oath to serve and to protect, they neglect to mention their racial bias. In truth, these police officers need to be taught about that African Americans are U.S. citizens. I really think that gets lost a lot of time when you're allowed to profile, allowed to, and because there is a higher genocide power behind that is okay in that legislation that these are all hate crimes and the hateful speech, they all should be fired, and or they should really stay in the black community. They should tend those cops to the black community and let them see how things really unfold and get exposed, because often than not, wearing your ignorance on a badge and allowed to do it is sad privilege. So how do you redeem this? How do you reprimand this properly? It's so much deeper and so much complex. But anyway, that's my take about 72 Philadelphia police officers taking off the force right now for their racist remarks on social media. But tell me how you feel about it. Free leave a like, hit those comments, and when the bell rings in the video, I'm out. Peace.